Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Mithrander, and it's about time we started the next major event. Namely, Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival. Now, they made this one really hard to read. White text against Yai Miko's porcelain legs. But let's give this a try anyway. One day you receive a letter from Yai Miko, who you haven't heard from in a long while. Let's see, following the instructions laid out therein, you make your way to the Tenchukaku in Inazuma to discuss an important festival-related matter. Letter from Guji Yai. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your lady Yai Miko and gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else. That wouldn't do at all. For one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely, a kind and gentle soul such as you couldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet at Tenchukaku. I've already had a word with the Okozumishu at the entrance to let you in, so don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat, hee hee.
Huh? Tenchukaku? Why does she want to meet us there? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
I would generally agree. Something is amiss here, but, well, I know that it's the Mikawa Festival, so we're not really in for much trouble here at all. And we have quite a view from up here. Anywho, let's head over to Tenchukaku. Let's see if I remember right. Yep, that's Tenchukaku. I wonder if she expects us to teleport straight to the main building itself. Well, let's start a little further out, shall we? On the off chance that we're supposed to enter by the main gate. I can't help but notice that my quest marker has not updated. So, let's see about that. Nope, not there, so... Go to quest, there we go. Ah, as though caught in a dream. Well, these fellas ought to let us through. Well, I am hardly one of those who are unconcerned with her well-being, so I'll let myself in. Let's see. It's actually been a while since I've actually wandered here. I've almost forgotten how beautiful the sakura blossoms are. Takashi. Greetings. I hope that you are well.
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji told me about your visit. Please, Come in.
Well, that was a lot easier than last time. I have to wonder what last time he's referring to. Because the Traveler has been to Tenshukaku several times now. Obviously, he's probably referring to him having to sneak his way in and fight La Signora. Then possibly before that, having to fight the Raiden Shogun herself. Either way, well, rather, too many other occasions when he paid a visit here that were not life and death struggles.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Now I wonder, will A and Yai have voices? Or am I out of luck here again? Just like the last event. And several major storylines. Well, moment of truth.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
I am so glad that they're here. I was sorely missing a lot of the voice cast elsewhere. So, thank you for this. Genuinely thank you. And, on that note, I gather that the Shogun puppet is the one talking to Yai at the moment, and not A. You can tell by the stern cadence that it's the Shogun and not A. A tends to be softer spoken. A very high credit to her voice actress.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Yep, that's her all right.
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
Excuse me? A contract? Out of nowhere? You'll forgive me if I want to read the fine print on this.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue!
Also, if it's one of your contracts, how can I be sure I'm not signing myself up for slave labor or something? No, I don't think I would actually say that second part. Mischievous as Yai often is, I don't imagine she actually employs slave labor. So I'll just go with the, if it's one of your contracts, ...
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
No.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
Well, if we enter into the contract willingly and are paid for our labor, is it really slavery, Paimon? Again, I will still insist on reading said contract before I sign it.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
The Mikawa Flower Festival, you say? Forgive me, I'm not familiar with this.
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So, I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
I see. But, well, aren't I human too? Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, is Ether actually human, per se? I mean, he and his sister have been on Tivat for 500 years, and haven't seemed to have aged a day. Not to mention, they both seem to wield ridiculous amounts of power relative to humans in the setting. So are they actually human? And I'm actually kind of expecting Raiden and Yai to both raise an eyebrow at him claiming to be human here. He might be, but... well, he is a foreign human. A human from a different world entirely.
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option. Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the test of courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing, or what?
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap!
I don't work as a festival ambassador for free. How much are you willing to offer? I don't know that I would choose to put it that way. But, they're not really giving me a choice to be more diplomatic, are they?
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
30%, I say. Although, again, what exactly am I doing to earn that money? These would be details I would want ironed out before any contract signing would be done.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, and then you're going to put me to work once I agree.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the Traveler, did you not?
Now that raises an interesting question I've always had about the puppet. Well, how similar is the puppet to Wanderer, to Scaramouche the Balladeer? Because, technically speaking, the Balladeer was another construct created by A. And as we know very well, the Balladeer had his own will and his own ambition. He is very much separate from A. The Shogun puppet opposed A, while ironically still carrying out her original orders. So I have to wonder, how much autonomy does the puppet actually have? Would it be accurate to refer to the puppet as the daughter of A? It doesn't seem that way. And the way Yai just referred to A reprogramming the Shogun makes it sound a lot more like the Shogun is... well, as I said, a puppet. Interesting. But I can't really get any answers at the moment, so let's proceed.
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is acceptable.
Alright, so what do I have to do as the representative? Once the representative is confirmed, rest to cover.
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneyosobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You don't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then.
Where to now?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
As though caught in a dream. Immediately makes me wish we could have brought Nahida along for this. But perhaps that's asking a little too much. Looks like we didn't have a say in coming here or not. Oh well. I think in the name of festive spirit, I will switch over... yes, to my Alhaitham team. And since I just spoke of her,
Time to broaden the horizons
we'll
again.
bring Nahida along. And of course, the reason it's festive in this case is because we have both Kokomi and Raiden on this team. Naturally, if I had Yai, I would be using her at this juncture as well. But, well, luck simply was not with me on Yai's last banner. And she hasn't been around for quite a while, unfortunately.
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
So,
Whoa, it smells so good! Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
yes, I'm thinking they're going to be releasing Yai in another chronicled wish rather than her own banner. And if that happens, then I'm probably not getting her anytime soon. Which is unfortunate, as I quite like her design, but... yeah, nothing to be done.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove. Once the world-renowned Bake Danuki King Ioroi was later appointed as protector of the grove by Her Excellency the Shogun, and thus tasked with the protection of the Chinju Forest. 500 years ago, with the coming of the Great Calamity, the Kitsune Saigu challenged Ioroi to conceal himself within the Chinju, under the guise of a game of hide and seek. After sensing that something was wrong, Ioroi started wreaking havoc to lure out the Kitsune Saigu, even going so far as to steal the ward of the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. In the end, he was sealed away by the Onmyoji Kamuna. Guess I should be getting to that world quest, shouldn't I? Gonna have to cover that in full on the second account. As unfortunately I started it on the main one, recorded a bunch of it, but that all got lost. Or more precisely, the PS4's recording devices are absolute garbage if you go over 20 gig in storage. My rambling aside, let us see what we want with Ioroi.
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you! The nasty Kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly! How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Well, since you seem to be stuck in the statue, could you even participate if we offered it to you?
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
Kinda sidestepped my question, but fine.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Yes! The Mikawa Flower Festival!
Kichiboshi, Shosei, and Gyobu Koban. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm a little better with the Japanese than I am the Chinese, but, I do apologize if I'm butchering these. Kin of Ioroi, these three little tanuki were once sealed alongside him in stone. They emerged together with him after breaking free from the seal. Mischievous and lively, they are able to perform some basic spells and love playing hide-and-seek with people.
Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
So I got kinda close on some of that. Okay, so apparently we couldn't understand them before. So did the Mealy give us translate them for us?
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum! Fun!
That's enough, you two! Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Ioroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. Yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. talented as you are in the art of transformation. In Inazuma, only the Bakedanuki can hope to match the Kitsune in that area.
Match? The Kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bakedanuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bakedanuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter. I shall simply seek the help of the Kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bakedanuki could not.
Wait!
Laying it on thick, are we? A bit of an obvious strategy even for you, don't you think, Yai?
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bakedanuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Yobukoban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Wiper. And Mr. Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink.
Auntie Pink,
Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment, I'll cook up a few Bakedanuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special Kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Yum!
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Teams, you say?
Well, we need more than Bakedanuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Put to work already. I guess I need to earn that extra 10%, don't I?
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
And off she goes. Leaving the hard work to us. Well, on that note, I think I will end today's episode, just the very beginning of the Mikawa Flower Festival. Well, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do remember to check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. I post Monday through Friday, 1 episode a day, typically either of Genshin or of some other game that I'm playing at the time. So do remember to hit the bell for notifications. And as always, have a good day.